People often say, show me in the Bible where it says we're supposed to be vegan. And they can't, because the word vegan wasn't even coined until perhaps 1900 years after the Bible was written. But if we look in the Bible, like a verse like Genesis 1:29, it tells us that we're to eat plant foods. It says, it shall be food for you. There's no question that that was God's intent. And afterwards he says it's very good when everything else was just good. But there's a curious thing. There's a passage at the end of the book of John where he says that the world isn't big enough to contain all of the volumes of books that it would take to tell everything about Jesus. And from everything we know, Jesus never ate any animals. We can't prove that he was vegan, but everything shows that he didn't eat animals. So if the Bible, as we know, was really politicalized in a way they didn't want people talking about not eating animals because that was against the culture of the day, then when John wrote what he said at the end, it could have been a way because he knew about the political problems in putting together manuscripts and things that were going at the time that people read and passed around, that he knew that if he put something down on paper that would reflect that the Bible is missing a lot, then maybe those things that are missing from the Bible have to do with vegan living. And I think that's a real good possibility. Because God is a compassionate God. He says, and that's what Jesus taught. He kept everything he taught was about how to live a compassionate life. Even when he let the people take a sword out when he was arrested, and he healed the ear of the servant of the chief priest. It all points to living a compassionate, empathetic life. We are to be vegan. And don't let anybody tell you the Bible doesn't teach that, because it does. Amen?